What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. I'm here with my main man, brother, CJ Lopez. Say what up, Carlos.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CJ Lopez, and as always, I'm joined today with my brother, T Movies, and today we're going to be doing Disney Movies 2023.
Yeah, because 2019 was a solid year for Disney. Disney Plus launched. Fox. Disney ended up buying Fox. Disney made loads of $1 billion in the box office with Avengers Endgame, Lion King, Star Wars, Frozen 2. And 2020 looks like it's going to be an even better year for Disney. What'd you say, Carlos?
Disney does look like it's about to be doing a lot of good stuff just from the look of the list. It does look like we're going to be getting some pretty good stuff coming. So let's see how well that really works out for us.
Anyway, now obviously I'm not only going to be talking about Disney movies and theirs, I am going to be talking about Disney Plus originals because Disney Plus is now a big thing with The Mandalorian and all that. So I am going to be obviously Disney Plus movies are still Disney, so yeah, I'm going to be talking about Disney Plus originals. Alright.
We're going to be covering a good basis of stuff.
Alright, now, and granted, I'm not going to be talking about Fox movies. I know Disney ended up acquiring Fox, but they're still two separate studios, and I already talked about Fox movies. So I'm, just full disclosure, just talk about anything actual Disney, not just Fox, So, anyway, with that being said,
before we get started on to this one, y'all, I do remember when back when I really started this, I was doing a lot of card opening, and then I went to doing video games. So if y'all want me to start doing like more PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch games, comment below and tell me what games y'all want me to play for like the Switch, PlayStation 4, or Xbox. I will be trying to get into a lot more of those as well as trying to get some PC gaming going on. But we're going to get back to the content that we're doing now. Tommy, kick it off.
Yeah, because my computer dies pretty quick, so let's speed this up a little. Alright, the first Disney film coming out, it is a Disney Plus movie, and that's a film called Timmy Failure, which is about this kid who believes that he is the best detective in town, runs the agency Total Failures with his best friend, who's an imaginary polar bear. It is based on a children's book, and this is coming to Disney Plus first week of February. What do you think of the sound of this, Carlos?
That looks interesting. I've seen a couple of trailers for it. I think it's really, it's new, it's unique. The director Tom McCarthy, he's done a bunch of good stuff. So,
yeah, Spotlight winning an Oscar, so.
But we'll see.
Anyway, that comes to Disney Plus first week of February. So anyway, all right. Now coming in March, we got Onward, which this looks fantastic. It's about these two teenage elf brothers, Ian and Barley Lightfoot, who go on a journey to discover if there is still magic left out there in order to spend time with the one last day with their father who died and when they were young to remember him. And they end up the father ends up magically repairing, and so it's only like parts of his body, and so they had to try to find the rest of him. So they embark on a quest. It's from Pixar's first movie of the decade, to be exact. And you got the voices of Star-Lord and Spider-Man, Chris Pratt and Tom Holland. This looks amazing. Cos, what do you think about this?
Another good movie. I'm pretty sure everybody's already done seen the trailer for this. I do not know much of Dan Sion's work, but right now, of course, I just searched him up. He's done a lot of good stuff. It looks like what I'm reading here, he did help do Trolls. So so he really is in his element. The fact that this movie does come out in March 6th, I think it's gonna be good because March is gonna be a pretty big year for Disney for what it's looking like to me. But I don't know. I've seen the trailer more than once. I'm about to, right now, while you were talking, I just did a look at two more trailers that I have not seen. This could be a good movie. I know that a lot of kids
Yeah,
are going to watch it.
Pixar knows their stuff, you know. So.
Yeah, really good.
All right, now coming out on Disney Plus on March 13th, we got a film called Stargirl, which is based on a book, and it's about a boy who becomes intrigued by this mysterious and quirky student named Stargirl, and spends his time trying to know her more. It stars Grace VanderWaal, who was a winner on America's Got Talent, so this is her acting debut.
Now, I do not want nobody to get discouraged. This movie, Stargirl, is not the same as the DC character Stargirl.
Yeah,
different people, way two different type of novels, and so much more. The fact that the director of this one is Julia Hart. She doesn't even know what comic books is. So I do not want everybody to think Stargirl is literally the DC character Stargirl.
Yeah, that comes out on the CW in the fall, in the spring. So.
Right, that's going to be strictly a CW show. It's not going to be an actual thing on the big screen. So I do not want nobody to get discouraged. The fact that it's called Stargirl.
All right, now. Another Disney movie coming out in March, we got Mulan, which is now I was never really the biggest fan of the Disney film. I thought the Mulan with Eddie Murphy as a dragon was good. But it's not really a Disney movie that holds up that to me holds up as like The Lion King and Aladdin and all. But this new Mulan, by the way, looks fantastic. It looks really darker than you expect from a Disney film. And I mean, this is, Disney has done pretty good with their live action remakes: Aladdin, Lion King, Jungle Book, Cinderella. Mulan is another one. So, what do you think about Mulan? Were you ever into the animated film, Kyles?
I've actually never even heard of it. I'm not gonna lie. Rhaenyra, whatever, the Last Dragon. I've never heard of it. The voice actor is the same actor.
Oh no, Kyles, that's a totally different film we're talking about.
The fact that it has two directors is really crazy.
Anyway. But yeah, this time around, it's not gonna be like this Mulan film is not gonna be like a musical like the original. There's no dragon. No, Mulan. Mulan.
I got it. No, I can't pronounce these things. I can't. I was too far down the list. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm here. Alright, now this one, yes, I have seen the animated series of this. The live action, the budget for this movie, wow, it was $290 to $300 million. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and
they were about this movie. They did it in China, all of that, of course. Right.
And not to mention, we're getting Jet Li back. How cool is that?
I do remember the anime series though. Remember correctly, she had a dragon with her.
Yeah, voiced by Eddie Murphy, who's not in this, by the way. Just full disclosure. Anyway, now one Disney movie coming. Now. Oh, let me. All right.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can fix that.
Okay.
Y'all, can you hear me now? Am I coming up better?
Alright. Now, a big Disney movie coming out in the start of the summer, we got Black Widow, the film starring Marvel's Phase 4. Carlos, what do you think about this Black Widow movie coming?
Of course, I love Talia. She's amazing. Like, our actor herself is amazing. Black Widow, I love. Just the animated, I've read all her comics from the original for when she first started. It's about time we did get a Black Widow movie. Like, we've seen a lot of DCs from Justice League, Aquaman 2, and everything. And it's about time we finally got somebody from one of the Avengers. Like, we had Avengers for a while, didn't see a Black Widow on it, have yet to get a Black Widow movie. We have Captain America, we have Thor, we have Iron Man, we have all of that. Not yet a Black Widow. really thrilled.
Also, with the success of Captain Marvel, it is nice to see Marvel is really doing more female-led superhero films because Captain Marvel was great.
There are a whole lot of female heroes out there. Like the fact that in Marvel's Endgame, we got to literally see the whole female Avengers. Because there's literally Marvel comics that goes in an alternate universe where all the Avengers are females. You know, you even see a female Spider-Man, Spider-Girl. You got Iron Woman in there. Like, of course, Black Widow is still Black Widow because she's female. But like the fact that we're getting to see all these, getting to see a lot of these females get their big debut. It's great to see a good championship.
Yeah, and you got Scarlett Johansson coming back, who is, I mean, she just got an Oscar nominated, not one but twice this year for Jojo Rabbit and Marriage Story. We got another Oscar nominee, Florence Pugh, in this. So, yeah, this Black Widow, I'm even more excited because of that alone. So.
Yeah. Hopefully they keep it going with like the Avengers because I do want to see another Avengers movie.
Yeah, and obviously this takes place before Endgame, obviously, but anyway. Alright. Now, another Disney movie that I think is not going to do so well, I'm not really having that much high hopes for, is the movie Artemis Fowl. Now, let me tell you about this. This is based on a YA novel. The movie has been pushed around, has been delayed a couple of times. At first, it was supposed to come out in August of last year. Then it was supposed to, then they decided to delay it to May. So, yeah. I mean, it could probably be good because it's Kenneth Branagh who gave us the first Thor movie. So, hopefully, this could be something pretty interesting.
Sure, it sounds interesting. It sounds like it could be a lot. But then we're not going to really know until we actually see it and everything. So,
Alright.
It's definitely going to be interesting.
Now, Onward is not the only Pixar movie coming out this year, I should say. We got an anime movie called Soul. Now, Soul is about a musician who has lost his passion for music and is transported out of his body and must find his way back with the help of an infant soul learning about herself. It features the voice of Jamie Foxx. That's pretty cool right there. And a little fun fact. This is actually Pixar's first film, featuring a black lead. So it's pretty cool to see Pixar getting very diverse in their projects. But what do you think about this film, Carlos?
It seems pretty good. Again, I'm still kind of reading about it real quick because, of course, there's a lot of it that I don't know. The director of him, I don't believe I've heard of this director, to be honest. But he seems alright. He seems like he knows what he's doing. It seems like he really is in his element and all. Done a lot of movies like that.
Yeah, and Soul comes out on my birthday, by the way, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Not bad.
Anyway.
Looking like I hope it doesn't live up to its hype.
Now, coming out in July, we got Jungle Cruise, based on the Disney's theme park ride where a small riverboat takes a group of travelers through a jungle filled with dangerous animals and reptiles. This stars Dwayne Johnson, so that's pretty cool. Dwayne Johnson has a habit of doing movies set in the jungle, because I guess he always liked the jungle, so he's doing a jungle movie here. But Jungle Cruise looks pretty intriguing. What do you think about this, Kyles?
Like you said, it's been a while since we've seen Dwayne The Rock do some stuff.
You were just seeing in Jumanji.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good to see The Rock doing stuff and everything. The director, I don't know, call it Sierra.
I met the director, by the way. I actually technically worked with him on the set of Run Our Night, so fun fact there. Yeah, and the director of this, by the way, directed House of Wax. He did Orphan, Run Our Night, loads of Liam Neeson movies.
Yeah, breaking that. He seems pretty good. The fact that this show should have supernatural elements in it sounds pretty unique and should be spooky and everything.
Yeah, now another Disney movie coming out in August, we've got The One and Only Ivan, which is about a gorilla named Ivan who tries to piece together his past with the help of an elephant named Stella as they hatch a plan to escape from captivity. This is supposed to be live action from what I heard. Features the voices of Angelina Jolie, who's always the best, Sam Rockwell, Bryan Cranston. This sounds really cool. It's based on a book. Sounds a bit like Dumbo in a way, but anyway, what do you think about the sound of this, Carlos?
You said the Xanadu?
Huh?
What did you say, bro? You're coming in and out.
The One and Only Ivan.
Uh, oh, I do remember it from the very first one. The director again, another person I don't know about, Dia, Sherrod. She seems like she knows. There's obviously going to be a different line of pay for her, but she's never really done a lot of this type of stuff.
Yeah, she did that really good, like, nice little film "Me Before You" with Emilia Clarke, which was a pretty nice little romantic drama. So, her from doing from that to this.
It's supposed to be the beauty of friendship, the power, rigid, and significant. I'm getting tongue-tied. Anyway, it's supposed to be a really good family movie and show friendship and all that sweet jazz that we all want to see
All right.
in a family movie.
Okay, now Black. Huh?
I swear to God, is he called?
Now, Black Widow is not the only Marvel film, or MCU film, I should say, coming out this year. We got one that I'm actually really intrigued by, and that is The Eternals. Carl, do you know much about The Eternals? Because The Eternals is kind of very an unknown comic book that a lot of people probably haven't really heard of. Have you ever read it or heard of them?
Eternals I have actually, sadly I don't know as much as comic books as I would want from them, but I do know the Eternals. They're a good team and all, and I do love them.
Yeah, here's what The Eternals is about. The Eternals features an exciting new team of superheroes in the MCU, ancient aliens who have been living on Earth in secret for thousands of years, and follows the events of Avengers Endgame. An unexpected tragedy forces them out of the shadows to reunite against mankind's most ancient enemy, the Defiance. The film features people like Richard Madden from Game of Thrones, Kit Harington from Game of Thrones, Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Camille Nanjiani. So I mean, we didn't really knew much about Guardians of the Galaxy before that movie came out, and look how awesome Guardians of the Galaxy was. So I think the Eternals could be something really cool to watch, and it is being directed.
The person who's supposed to be the captain should be very interesting.
Yeah, and I've been hearing rumors that we might get young Thanos in this. I'm not 100% sure about that, but
The original comic book, Eternals actually were the first ones who went against Thanos, and they actually got their butt sandwiched to them pretty bad. Until they met up with the Avengers when the Avengers lost it under the first time, and and all of them got band up together. Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, Eternals were the first ones who gathered everybody. So pretty much, Eternals started it all. The whole fight against Thanos.
yeah, and for the closure, Black Widow and the Eternals.
Geek alert, nervous alert. I'm sorry. I just know my life.
Anyway, Black Widow and the Eternals are going to be Marvel's start of the Phase 4, and then after that we get like Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, and cool, great fact about the Eternals. The director, Chloe Zhao, who also did that movie The Rider, she's actually the first Asian female to direct a film in the MCU. So it's really cool seeing the Eternals going very diverse with their movies. And I mean, we got like two MCU movies this year that's directed by a woman. It's pretty cool to see them really going outside, like having different directors on board. Won't you say that, Kyle?
Yeah, right now I'm just looking at the design of their because one of their enemies is a giant robot, and I'm just looking at them and how they're making them. The design is somewhat flawed, but not much complaints out of my end.
Now, another anime movie coming out. Crazy to believe that Disney has 3 anime films this year. I mean, nice to see them do more anime films, like more than just Chew in a row. We got Raya and the Last Dragon. This is the movie you were thinking of when you mixed that and with Mulan.
Yeah.
But it's a realm known as.
That does sound a lot like Darth Vader. You're not lying. It doesn't sound like a lot of Darth Vader.
Anyway.
I'm talking to him.
Anyway, Raya and the Last Dragon. Here's what it's about. In a realm known as Lumandrar, a reimagined Earth inhabited by ancient civilization, a warrior named Raya is determined to find the last dragon. This features the voice of Awkwafina, who I'm a big Awkwafina fan. She's awesome. And this is, I mean,
he's the biggest Awkwafina fan you could ever find.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen her, The Farewell, I mean, Oscars, shame on you for not nominating her for The Farewell. But anyway, yeah, Raya and the Last Dragon. They don't have a trailer or anything, but they did show some artwork around when D23 happened, and the artwork looks fantastic. I mean, this could probably easily get some Oscar love for Best Animated Feature, most likely, and it's gonna have a voice cast of like Asian cast, from what I heard. So yeah, like I said, it's nice to see Disney really being diverse with their movies, and Raya and the Last Dragon. Could be cool to watch, so cannot wait for this. Kaz, what do you think of the sound of it?
It sounds, again, nice how you skip to it, but it seems decent. I'm right now looking at another movie that we're about to be talking about here in a little bit that's about to make a couple people's heads turn.
Oh, yeah. By the way, that's pretty much all the Disney movies that has release dates. Now, we're going to mention movies like Disney movies that are coming this year, but just don't have dates just yet. And they're mainly Disney Plus films, so obviously they don't have release dates just yet. One of which is Magic Camp. It follows Andy, who is at the urging of his former mentor and Magic Camp owner, Roy Preston, returns as counselor to the camp of his youth, hoping to reunite his career. It stars Adam Devine, Jeffrey Tambor, Josie Tota. This sounds pretty interesting to watch. Now, full disclosure, this is a movie that was made about 3 or 4 years ago, so I still have no idea if this is even coming this year or not, but it is coming to Disney Plus, so. What do you think about the sound of this, Carlos? Yeah, and I love Adam Devine, Workaholics, Jexy. That Adam Devine is awesome, so cannot wait to see that mainly because he's in it. Alright. Now, another Disney Plus.
What we're about to talk about here soon, y'all.
Alright.
You're going to understand why I'm laughing at it.
Another Disney Plus film coming is The Secret Society of Second Born Royals. It follows Sam's adventure at a top secret training program for a new class of second born royals tasked to save the world. It stars the likes of Pitch Perfect, Skylar Astin, Peyton Elizabeth Lee from Andy Mack fame. This could be an interesting Disney Plus film.
The director is Anna Mostra.
Yeah, and
I hope I'm not butchering her name either.
Yeah, it's pretty cool seeing Disney Plus getting lots of people from Andy Mack in their TV shows. I mean, obviously Andy Mack was a Disney show, so obviously you can get like one of the stars of Andy Mack is on the High School Musical show, and now Elizabeth Lee, who plays the Todd Rope in Andy Mack, she's in this. So that's pretty cool that they're getting a lot of Andy Mack actors for their projects. I mean, Disney actors stick together,
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, another now we got a Disney sport movie coming this year called the story of Course Safety, which is the story of Ray McArev Bay, who's a freshman football player for Clemson University, who secretly raised his younger brother on campus after his home life became too unsteady. Now, this is from the same director who's.
Didn't they already make a West Side Story?
No, this is a sports movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this is like a. This is, of course, a sports film, and Disney has always done great with their sport movies. Come on, remember the Titans, the Rookie, Mighty Ducks. Who doesn't love Disney and sports?
In New York City in 1950s.
Yeah, and Safety also has Jamie Foxx's daughter, Corinne Fox, so that's pretty cool there.
You gonna help out with this movie?
Huh?
Are you gonna help them out with this movie?
I don't know. Anyway. Alright, last but not least, this movie will definitely make people's head turn. Cause this year, December of 2020, we got a reboot of Home Alone coming to Disney Plus. Now here's what the reboot is supposed to be about. A married couple tries to steal back a valuable heirloom from a troublesome kid. So, granted, it's not going to be Kevin, the character Kevin McAllister. So, full disclosure there. It's going to be featured. The lead kid is going to be played by Archie Yates, who was a scene stealer in Jojo Rabbit. And you also got Rob Delaney from Deadpool 2 fame, and Ellie Kemper from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt fame, playing like the Wet Bandits like characters. So, I mean, the best Home Alone movies are the first two. Let's be for real there. But I'm a little intrigued by this. But anyway, Kaz, what do you think of the sounding of a reboot of Home Alone?
Well, because all of us grew up with the original Home Alone and everything, but the fact that they're doing this one, I'm pretty sure y'all all seen the trailer that's on TV. But it doesn't. Honestly, I don't have high hopes for this movie. Home Alone has never been the same after like the first three.
Yeah, the first two is the best. I'm actually one of the rare folks who didn't mind Part 3. Part 3 is the least offensive. Part 4 and 5, on the other hand, yeah, we don't talk about those at all. But this Home Alone reboot.
Part 4 and 5 made the Home Alone look pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, hey, the Home Alone movies, obviously, they are a Christmas treasure. They are some of the best Christmas movies there are. You know, a very young Macaulay Culkin was in the original. Joe Pesci. Of course, we had Part 2 that took place in New York. So hopefully this new Home Alone could be interesting. Huh,
We'll see about it.
Anyway.
One thing I do want to talk about is a movie. There's a Disney movie that we did not make our list, mainly because we do not know when it's coming out. The only thing we know much about it is the initial release that's supposed to be released this year on 2020, but we do not know when. And it is the new Phineas and Ferb, the movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's coming out.
The Invention of the Universe.
Yeah, I forgot.
There's an upcoming 2020 film based on the 2007 to 2015 American animated television series Phineas and Ferb. And they don't even really got a director or anything for this. And the production price hasn't really been made. They got a couple of casts for it, of course, but sadly, this movie, Phineas and Ferb, did not really make our list too much, mainly because of those reasons. It doesn't really have much for us to go off of. But
yeah.
And it is something that we will be talking about the minute we
obviously the stuff I'm more excited for Disney Plus is actually, of course, Mandalorian season 2, High School Musical season 2, Lizzie McGuire is coming back. So Disney Plus is launching them pretty good. I mean, yeah, Disney Plus is getting up there, like with Netflix, and I mean, oh boy.
As well as them doing Bob's Burger. That's gonna be funny on July 17th.
Oh yeah, that's a 20th Century Fox movie. But
the fact that they're doing a Bob's Burger movie, that kind of does make people chuckle a little bit. But again, we don't really talk about those kinds of movies, but it is something that
that's almost 100 pounds of us.
But what do you think, Tom?
I mean,
Anything else you want to talk about that didn't really get a chance to make our list?
a Bob's Burger movie, like, why? I mean, come on, do a family, like, should have done a Family Guy movie first before a Bob's Burger movie. I mean, come on, Family Guy's more popular.
Honestly, I would agree with my brother. I would like to see a Family Guy movie more than a Bob's Burger movie. But it's good to get something like we just can't really consider this too much.
Yeah.
But again, it is an honorable mention, and it is going to be good to see how they go
Yes.
with it and what they do with it.
It is crazy to believe that Family Guy and Bob's Burger are Disney properties now. It's just insane to believe that.
I don't even know why Disney bought Family Guy and Bob's Burgers.
They're Fox, so I mean, anything in Fox's category is now Disney. So
That also means The Simpsons is Disney.
heck, even Deadpool's now Disney. So yeah.
Now that's gonna be funny. The fact that Deadpool is Disney and Disney is a family-based brand. Bruh, what are they gonna do to Deadpool?
Yeah. But anyway, that's all the Disney movies coming out this year. Some pretty good solid ones. Cuz, which one of these that we mentioned are you interested in?
Of course, I'm interested in all the Marvel flicks.
Yeah.
Of course, because again, I'm a geek, I'm a nerd, and all that fun stuff. There are a couple good movies here. I do wish that a couple that did not make our list does get updates soon, so like that we can redo and look back at this and do add those in. But the two we didn't mention are the two me and Thomas does believe that it does deserve at least some sort of talking about.
Yeah.
But once those do get an update, me and Thomas will relook back at this and do it over and talk about those that we did not talk about.
Yeah, my anticipated Disney movies this year go like this. 10, the one and only Ivan. 9, Mulan. 8, Timmy Failure. 7, Jungle Cruise. 6, I'm still a bit looking forward for Home Alone, despite the last Home Alone movie's not doing all that great. I'm still a little intrigued by this new one. So anyway, 5, Riot and the Last Dragon. 4, Eternals. 3, Black Widow. 2, Soul, and number 1 is Onward. Onward just looks magnificent. So
Onward does look like it could be a good family stuff movie. But of course, sadly, we are going to wrap this thing
yeah,
up.
we're gonna.
It's been going on for about 41 minutes now.
Yeah.
Really, on my end.
Then tomorrow we'll do the Warner Bros. List. Talk about the Warner Bros. Movies of 2020.
And I do have a lot to say about Wonder Brothers. So, but of course, if y'all did like this video or live stream, hit a thumbs up on it. If y'all didn't, dislike it, comment down below.
Yeah, drop your comment below.
What's your favorite?
Hit that bell.
What do you think that we should have added onto the list and should have talked about? And what do you think what we did talk about?
Yeah, are you looking for Zombie 2, by the way? Come on, Zombie 2 is coming to Disney Channel.
Yeah, but of course, y'all have a good one.
Yeah, drop a comment below.
I was the host, CJ Lopez. I was the host of T Movies.
Yeah, this year's T Movies. Sign out.